Alright, already on the 7th floor. I did a little bit of light grinding before starting this. Oh, come on! Again! Back. Floor. Yep, and that's what the minecarts and question marks are about. Higher risk, higher reward. Special. Floors. Limited zone. Oh, and make sure the sword go all wobbly wobbly. It immediately tells you what the limited floor does as soon as you go on it. Are we done with the tutorializations? Okay, so on this floor, using your weapons reduces your XP. Like, instead of gaining XP before killing an enemy, it'll take it away and you can't swap out weapons. Which is why I went ahead and got this. If you're familiar with the OP curse, you'll know that the only way I could have gotten this is by not recording. Also, I made sure to upgrade my dagger until I could status break it. Which makes a synth sphere. Normally this would consume the weapon, but since this is the unbreakable backup weapon, I still managed to keep it. And I get this item which shoves 60% of all its stats into the new weapon. So now we got a much nicer weapon. I also got a couple unique items. This anti-freeze amulet. Freeze is a status effect that we haven't actually encountered yet. But if we were to get the freeze effect, it would keep us from getting it for a few times until eventually it'll break. Oh nice, we already got this, so we don't need to worry too much about enemies. And the other item is this Trance Feather, which lets you move around a lot faster, which I alluded to before. Alright, got Claude's house, that's a building. Trance Feather will also break if you use it too much, so we'll need to get additional ones later on. Alright, Ice, that's another weapon upgrade. I'll talk about these enemies when it's actually worth it to fight them. I just want to find a 3 Atma and get all of this floor as soon as possible. Alright, fence, I believe that is something you can put on a building. Alright, there's the door. And there's the last Atma. Alright, got another length of road. Now I'm gonna pop this open real quick. Potato cake, that is a fishing item. Fishing bait. Alright, use that. And we can go down to the next floor. We'll just go ahead straight through it since we were just speeding through that last one. Oh, unique floor. Hey, it's Anime Man from the start. Deer in the headlights. Adam Amelia. I mean, it's literally attached to me. Okay, I'll go defeat the Dark Genie then. Oh, I just need to level up a little bit. Then what are you hoping to do? Are you going to tutorial like the cat? I'm busy right now. Don't look directly at me. Very important plot is happening. If you see me again, I'm going to shove you off the couch. Dance off. Oh. 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 Yeah, I lost perfectly. Okay, you're going off the couch. A topaz, another one of those upgrade gems that you can slot right in there. Oh no, it's another cat. And it shatters my new weapon. PG-13. I could have sworn that cat was clipping through tone. I mean, look at it. That's it for today. Come back tomorrow for your daily. Enjoy your invisible item. No, I don't like this already. That man has no ass. The cat retreats again. Owned. Alright, so we pop it out and immediately get the cat shoved into our little jewel. And we can't actually finish this floor. Tone cannot make that jump. But there's no monsters, so we're free to leave. Oh, hey, a treasure chest. Fruit of Eden, that's a really good one. Increases max health, so I should throw it away now. Permanent 10 HP boost. There will eventually be a hard limit to the max HP you can get. So go ahead and use them whenever you get them. Alright, now let's see what we got to build with. Alright, shove it in my house and get that event going. Let's see now. Claude's house, which fortunately you have quality right here. Can go ahead and get all this stuff in there. Right there's fine for now. After's buggy, don't want to put that down quite yet. Get some more road down. Sound River, few bridges. Alright, let's see what's up with Claude. Wait, so you all actually know that you're being put into bubbles? Alright, so he wants to be put somewhere where he can smell food. And he needs his candy box. Alright, let's see what's going on with Claude's house. He's dead. Yeah, not getting anything out of him for right now. I guess we'll just have to come back later. But we can go ahead and do the event at my house. Honestly, that's a really big cat. Sure, Chow's fine. A strange way to phrase that cat as being a girl. Meowed out WMV. Alright, let's see. Any stuff in here? Okay, some backup repair powder. That's nice. There's the cat. Yep. Oh god, it's transforming into a slightly different cat. No, you're not. Why does she know how to talk? Please stop calling me master. No. Yep, this is a Japanese game. She is shockingly chill with the situation. Oh, thank God, for once I'm glad to see you. Yes, it's been like 12 minutes? 10 minutes? Something like that? So you can freely switch between the different characters whenever you're in a dungeon. And each of them has different special abilities. Tone's special ability is that he's the only one that can open up Atla. So you're going to be spending most of the game as him. See, there's some bread. Ooh, tasty water. I don't know why it throws tasty water at you. Like, the high HP healing items would be more useful than the high thirst recovery items because it is a hard 3 drops for all your new characters for their thirst meters. Alright, it switched to night, so maybe now we can see what's going on in Cloud's house. I regret seeing what's going on in Cloud's house. Why did they have to render his nipples? Oh, I didn't notice! I have a sword and a knife. Which would you prefer to be stabbed with? No, nothing about this situation is good. This is the new intro, I've decided. Yeah, you're about to run out. Well, that's slightly. No, stop. No, just leave. Just run. Never come back. Alright, do come back just for the items. Oh, thank God he's wearing clothes. Why do you have a bomb in your closet? I don't think Claude's very trustworthy. Okay, let's put that whole situation behind us. Ugh. So we're getting a few items: Beast Hunter, Sky Hunter. Pretty sure it's stuff we've all seen before. That bomb is also another used item, a really good one. You throw it and it does high non-aspected damage towards enemies. Let's see, anything new over at the Montro's house? Wait. Ah, that's a good one. Attack up obviously just makes your numbers go higher. Okay, I think we can run through the dungeon one more time. So all the characters have completely different stats. You can see that Xiao has her own weapon, a slingshot. Ranged weapons can also be shot from first person. And Xiao's special ability is that she can jump wide gaps. Characters tend to be divided up between melee and ranged characters. Toan is the best melee character that you get. He's the one you want to focus most on for upgrading weapons and such. Xiao can fire very quickly, but she doesn't do much damage. But a nice benefit to her attacks is that since she uses a ranged weapon, even though it'll drain no matter what, it won't drain faster for harder enemies. Alright, let's see. This thing does a random effect, sometimes positive, sometimes negative. And it gives stamina, which is a big damage boost. Yeah, see that? 100% increase. I believe stamina will also keep you from getting negative status effects. Alright, got a torch. That's another building add-on. And small windmill 2, another one of those small windmills that go around town. Oh, just missed me. So we need to be real careful with this weapon because if it breaks, we lose it. No second chances unless we reload an old save. Just toss that on there. Alright, well, got a ghost. Let's see. Come on, cast a spell. Let's see your spell. No. He cast die. Oh, got mimics on this floor. A lamp, another house add-on. Also, the different weapon models aren't there just for looks. This weapon hits a lot further than the dagger does. Weapon abs will only go to the weapon that killed the enemy with. Although I think if you're fast enough with switching characters, you can actually kill an enemy and then swap out and then that character will get the ads instead. Alright, there's a crest. Go ahead and repair that weapon again. Oh yes, one more thing that I forgot to mention about the new weapon. It can be built up. If we get the stats high enough, it'll transform into a completely different weapon. For this one, it doesn't really matter which one I upgrade it to, since the next tier afterwards is the same for either weapon. Yeah, look at that. I don't have to edit in going fast anymore. I don't know, maybe I should edit it and have it going slower with how fast it's going. No, I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. Gotcha. Another cabin. Let's not bother with the harder enemies. And by harder, I don't mean more difficult, I mean physically harder. Okay, so here's a giant chest. Alright, if we had the treasure chase key item, we could just use that. But we want to guess a trap. We never want to guess explosion. We want to guess either poison or curse. I have an antidote still on me, so let's guess curse. Alright, it's an explosion. I'm holding the stick back. Can avoid it completely. Alright, I feel like you're going to cause shenanigans. So the trap is still on it, so now we're going to guess explosion. Open it up with no problem. Ooh, bandage slingshot. So Chao starts off with her own backup weapon. So we're going to swap it immediately. Like, look at the giant jump in attack there is. And it comes with our first unique attribute, Steel. These always come on bandage slingshots. Oh yes. Oh yes. I am become Chao, destroyer of worlds. When it comes with unique attribute Steal, which will randomly steal an item from an enemy, and the type of item it is depends on what the type of enemy it is. So that Dino Slayer weapon augmentation deals with lizards, dinosaurs, dragons, that sort of thing. Since she fires an actual projectile, it's easy for enemies like those mimics to dodge them. There, we got repair power from the mimics. Very useful. Alright, we can see just the giant jump in damage from having the wooden slingshot to the bandage slingshot. Alright, now there's the exit. Go ahead and pop out real quick. And let's see, anything else real big that we can do? Don't want to do the buggy yet. See, nothing we can do there. We can place the windmill, but it's not really going to do anything right now. Yeah, that's more or less all we can do right now. So we'll go ahead and save. Gee, I wonder how many characters we'll get at the end of the game. And, well, at this point with 2 separate characters, it's not really worth it to be getting the small group of items from the mayor every single time. So we'll go ahead and place down Gaffer's buggy and see what he wants. I'm gonna grab his treasures. Fluffy Donut. All of the characters have their own favorite foods. Tones is the fluffy donut, and it increases his defense. Those can only be found in those little treasure chests that show up around town. Alright, so Gaffer wants to be put in the middle of town. And Gaffer needs goods and a sign. Alright, he's set. Let's just go ahead and save real quick, just to prevent any shenanigans. How's it going? Okay, we did this right. If you don't have Pike placed in your town when you try to set up Gaffer's shop, Gaffer will try to set up the sign himself, and he'll fall off and injure himself. Because of his injury, he can't fully stock his shop, so certain items won't be available. Stuff like, I believe, stuff like the Dran's Feather and the Bomb will not be available. So we finally have access to regular water. Like I said, I have no idea why they start off with tasty water. Can also get plenty of repair powder. We're just going to buy some of that right now. Need a nice stock of it. See, have enough healing items, have enough water for now. Antidotes are very expensive. We can also get a nice auto repair powder, but that is extremely expensive and out of our range for right now. Also get stand-in and revival powder. You can either just revive right away or swap out to a different character when you die. And a few different upgrade items. There's also gold bullion, which you can buy and avoid the problem of losing money from dying in a dungeon. But I think we're set up pretty good for now. Gotta save like 20 times just to be safe. And we'll go on to the next floor.